Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ivory King DLC. I did a lot of backtracking due to the fact that we had ceased the winds and the ice, and I picked up quite a lot of things, and one of the new things I got is this bow. Actually one of my favorite designs so far in the entire game. I believe it's may not be an original design in terms of originality, but in terms of Dark Souls 2 it is a very cool design for a great bow. I like it a lot, and I've always wanted to incorporate a great bow into this build, but the problem is now I am slow rolling and I'll need to fix up my armor values, maybe drop the Havels, maybe for another pair of leggings like these, and then we can roll back into a fast-paced roll. But besides that, the only other key important thing that I got, I believe, is the garrison key. Opens the ward of Ilium Lois. The garrison ward was built to confine chaos, and Ilium Knights remain there today, waiting for someone to lead them to advance on the swollen flame, faithful to the king's final orders. So pretty much that garrison key will take you to the Frigid Plains, I believe, which is down back. If we were to look straight ahead, that's the main door we entered from. If you go towards the left hand side, there was a locked door. If you go along the wall, like I said, at the end there's a locked door. You get into a coffin and it will take you to the Frigid Plains. It's quite a bullshit area, but such as Dark Souls with its such as Dark Souls 2 with some of its negatives in stage design, but I don't know. I guess they tried whatever they could try. But pretty much this DLC, I don't know. I liked the Crown of the Sunken King better, but in terms of boss room design though, this fog gate design, I wish that more fog gates could do something similar to this, where it sets the mood before you go in. These are the 4 knights that I have freed from well, I haven't freed them from captivity, but I have called to our aid into this boss fight, and the boss fight is quite intense, so I don't know. We'll try it once alone. If we fail, we can call upon aid from other players, luckily enough. So let's drop down into chaos. I would assume our objective is to close these portals. No, where are my knights? Why are they all focusing on one person? That is not so grand. Okay, there is mass confusion here. I'm trying to get to the backlines to the Pyromancer, but I can't even get there. Oh. Okay, lots of chaos indeed. Sad thing is we can't even really... God damn it. Our knights are so bad with their AI. They're really so bad with their AI that they can't really aggro these guys well. Oh, god damn it. Needed more poise, needed AI that knows what it's doing, but like I said, this DLC has been quite a lot of bullshit in the end. I don't know, I personally did not like it at all. Maybe other people enjoyed it, but I didn't, to be honest with you. Let's try pick someone with a decent moveset. What do you have? Nothing that I can see. Guess we'll just have to pick him. Could result in me needing a change of weapon, but I said I need poise more than anything else. So Ring of Giants would have to do. Yeah, let's try that out. Summon another phantom. Like the design of the statue. And something from the Great Bow of interest is that it doesn't say much about the bow besides the fact that it's very ceremonial. But also the fact that it originates from a place called Lanifer. Which is interesting. Because it's one particular area we haven't actually heard of, this place called Lanifer. It was not in the main story of Dark Souls, but hey, what can we do? Maybe they'll talk about it later in future renditions of the game. Okay, let's get a bit serious. My word, the chaos. Well, now with NPCs though. Not NPCs, but with players who are not as slow to react as these useless NPCs. Could cut behind the back lines. And get some damage in. Don't have any aromatic ooze, sadly. That was a good parry. And he'll go freeze the portal. Let's see. Now the main man arrives. A chance to... Oh, goddammit, I don't have any repair powder. Going to have to switch real quick. And the Ivory King has arrived. Oh, too heavy. was big hit by the king. Thanks to all the players out there for saving me from the NPCs of death. We look down here, we get to see chaos, and over here is the last crown, the crown of the Ivory King. If we can take a look, says a faint heat lingers from the ancient crown. Far to the north, the king built a great cathedral to appease the raging flame. But when he sensed the degradation of his soul, he left without a word, leaving everything to Alsana, who had unbeknownst found a place at his side. But these were events of long ago. Long ago in a distant land. Easy Samurai Jack reference right there. That looks so cool. Now we can talk to the Child of Dark.
You've granted my one wish. Now, I have no regrets. I was born amidst the dark. Long ago, in the depths of the abyss, my father perished. The dark shattered into tiny pieces, one of which was me. How frightened I was. A frail thing, born from but a splinter of dark. I felt that I might simply disappear. I am, in fact, the incarnation of my father's fears. I saw that the king of this land was strong. I sought him only to sustain myself, to smother my fears. Now, I realize that he may have known all along. I was born of fear, and my Lord provided comfort. And so, here I remain, heiress to my Lord's wishes, watching over chaos. Until the end of time. The knights of Lois were swallowed by the chaos, where their souls still remain. I pray for their deliverance. The knights of Lois, I pray.
And that's pretty much it. In the end, we could not save the king. He had hollowed out, chaos had swallowed him, and all the knights that followed, but the last 4 knights are what helped us in the end. And I'm not really sure what will happen to, well, or what the future of Lois will be. But the Knight's Order still stands, and the Queen still stands. Like these robes. Look so cool. One way you could look at it is that she'll just take over and continue the lineage of whatever the king had been doing in this place. But also one thing you have to realize is that the Ivory King's story sounds very familiar to what happened to Gwyn and also what happened to King Vendrick. It's, I don't know, a rendition of both of their stories, because if you look at the history of Lord Ran, when Gwyn asked the Witch of Izalith to recreate the first flame, she made a mistake, and hence the flames of chaos were born. And through these flames of chaos, demons were born. And hence Gwyn had to take his silver knights to go and try appease the flame to try end the chaos. But then they fought the demons off, but they were all burnt. The silver knights that were there were burnt to death, and Gwyn's mission failed. Hence the Black Knights and the Silver Knights. It's sort of a similar thing, a reference to the past. It makes you truly wonder who this Ivory King truly is. But since we're done here, we can now head back to the Undead Crypt to get the final ending of all the DLC from Vendrick himself, or should I say Vendrick's memory, if we can find the Undead Ditch. Let's try marathon our way through this area. Oh, nope. I think there could have been I think I opened a shortcut. I keep on forgetting this place and how to navigate it. It's really one of my downfalls. But I think we should be okay. Wait, what? I never opened the shortcut. Oh, that's so bad. That's my failure right there. We're just going to have to take the long way around because I'm terrible like that. Let's see. I have to get past the wall of knights. Keep our shields up, squeeze in until they move. Let's try find the way forward, shall we? Shall we? Down this way, I believe. There we go. Two-hand our club for some vertical swings. And avoid ringing that bell. Let's hope no one decides to invade us here. While we're still so close to Vendrick, it would actually be quite sad. Sneak past the guards. Okay, sneak past some guards. Woo! All hail, boys. All hail. Oh yeah, on this save I actually did kill Vendrick. So all you have to do is examine. And this is the memory of the king, while you're still residing in the Undead Crypt. Is that his sword? Yes, it is. His sword and shield.
Seeker of fire, deliverer of crowns. What do you see in the flames? Find the crowns and your own answers. The crowns hold the strength of lords from times long past. Seek adversity, as befits you, seeker of fire, coveter of the throne. Seeker of fire, conqueror of dark. I too sought fire once. With fire, they say, a true king can harness the curse. A lie, but I knew no better. Seeker of fire, you know not the depth of dark within you. It grows deeper still, the more flame you covet. Flame, oh, flame. Seeker of fire, I see you've subdued another foul creature. One of the father of the abyss spawn. That confounded quintessence of humanity. The abyss once had form, but then dissipated. And yet, traces of its existence endured. Each fragment, thirsting for power, spread dark with no relent. My dear Chandra was one such fragment. A feeble, tiny thing that thirsted for power more than any other. Driven by insatiable lust for a worthy vessel. One day, fire will fade, and dark will become a curse. Men will be free from death, left to wander eternally. Dark will again be ours, and in our true shape, we can bury the false legends of yore. Only, is this our only choice? Seeker of fire, coveter of the throne. Seek strength. The rest will follow.
And the ashen mist fades. I guess that's the conclusion. In the end, I guess Vendrick answers one key question. As much as Nashandra made you do so many different things, in the end, Nashandra only wanted power. But she could not sit on the throne being a fragment of pure dark. So instead, she wanted a powerful vessel. Maybe she wanted to use Vendrick and make him her vessel, but I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the reason why Vendrick ran away from the castle. Instead, I believe she wanted to use Vendrick to either peer into the essence of the soul and create her a vessel, or she wanted to just lure you as the player and kill you in the throne room so she may use your body as the vessel into the throne, and hence through your will she may become the ruler of the entire world. But her motives are still unclear to me technically, but in a very basic form I believe that may be true. She just wanted a vessel because her current body and her current state could not enter the throne. She was not a true monarch. But that's the DLC as a whole. That's pretty much it. It wasn't good, but what can I say? I'll see you guys whenever we meet again.